Yo, man. Welcome to the Q&A series. Welcome to episode 12. It is your boy, SasukeUzumaki, back in the house once again. So let's jump straight into the first question. From Legendary Super Saiyan, Nagato versus Shisui in a death battle. That's not a question, that's just a statement. But, okay, so let's see here. We got Nagato, who controlled the 6 paths of pain. This is Naruto we're talking about here. And then you have Shisui, probably one of the most powerful Uchiha with his abilities, to where he could use Genjutsu without the person even realizing it. And then he had what was that jutsu? Izanami. There we go. Instead of it's the opposite of the Izanagi jutsu to control one's fate, but considering that Nagato has the Rinnegan and the 6 paths of pain's powers, with the 6 paths controlling various jutsu or whatnot, I'm gonna go with Nagato on this one, since the Rinnegan is more powerful than a Sharingan anyway. Alright, so hopefully that answers your question. Alright, so from Wanderer Enforcer, have you tried the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? No, I have not. I have seen it, of course. It was a huge viral trend. It's to raise awareness, for that particular disease. But yeah, I have not done the Ice Bucket Challenge. Nobody has nominated me. So, if you don't do the challenge, you donate $100, or you could easily do both. But the thing is that about the Ice Bucket Challenge, like, is it really necessary to dump ice water, on your head? I mean, can't you just take, whatever amount of money that you can give and just donate to the charity? Splashing a bucket of water doesn't do anything to you if you're not donating. So just fucking donate, people. Jeez. If you want to be devoted to a cause, then just, donate to it, Alright. So next question, from the Great Wrestling Ranger, when you were playing Five Nights at Freddy's, which character scared you the most? That would be Freddy himself, and then a close second, that would be Foxy, because Foxy would run at you, ran at me, I should say, and pretty much scared the crap out of me, because Foxy is kind of unpredictable. You just see Foxy running on the camera, like if you catch Foxy, so. Foxy was definitely a close second, but Freddy, you could only hear him laughing at you, so, and then he has like this certain laugh where he goes like, so, sounding like a fucking demented mushroom power-up in Mario Brothers and shit. And that's the only way that you would know that he's there in the room. So if he's there in the room, you got to be still, otherwise he'll just jump out and scare you. So since he did that, he scared me the most in that playthrough. Alright, so from Tyler King, have you ever played any wrestling games? Yeah, I've played wrestling games before. I've played, let's see, well, you gotta go way back in the day, you got WWF Attitude, you got WWF No Mercy, you got WWF SmackDown, you got SmackDown Just Bring It, then you have the SmackDown vs. Raw series. But my favorite, wrestling game, quote-unquote series, was the Day of Reckoning series. I own Day of Reckoning 2. I was thinking of doing a playthrough of that, because the game is not too long, but I don't know if people would watch it, but I'll probably upload it anyway, just to give some more variety to my channel. Oh, Chris plays wrestling games too, I'll just pretty much play any game that I like, so, yeah. But Day of Reckoning 2 is my favorite wrestling game, WWE Day of Reckoning 2. Alright, so let's move on to the next question. Alright, so from Daisha Hill, what is your favorite fighting game? If Daisha Hill, I'm gonna assume that you are a woman. So, Daisha Hill, my channel is known for primarily 2 games, Naruto, and then you got Mortal Kombat, and Mortal Kombat is like the pretty much the video game series that gave me my popularity on YouTube. So yeah, that should say a lot. So Mortal Kombat, always, hands down, that's my favorite fighting game series. Of course I do play other video game series as well, but but Mortal Kombat, it's the shit. So yeah. Well, Mortal Kombat hands down is my favorite fighting game series to play ever. And I'm still looking forward to Mortal Kombat X, as I'm sure the rest of you guys are out there in the comments in YouTube land. Alright, so from Brian Caldwell, what if Goku goes Legendary Super Saiyan against Broly? This is probably gonna throw some people off. Vegeta had called Goku the Legend of Saiyan. He had questioned if Goku was the Legend of Saiyan because Goku wasn't the legendary Super Saiyan. He was just fulfilling the Super Saiyan prophecy that, once one Saiyan appeared every 1,000 years or every 3,000 years. So when Goku became a Super Saiyan for the first time, he had fulfilled that prophecy that, it was the first time in like 1,000 years that, a Super Saiyan had emerged. But Broly is the legendary Super Saiyan because of his power. So Goku's all buff and bulked up and stuff, that doesn't change the fact that he's still a Super Saiyan like Broly. So, but still, since Goku's the hero, then yeah, he's obviously going to win in that fight, regardless of Broly's power. So, from Eric Marison, on Sonic Riders, who was your favorite character? That would be Shadow, because Skater, he's a skater dude. So Shadow the Hedgehog, he's my favorite character to use in the Sonic Riders series. Man, I gotta really edit these questions out because it kind of feels weird to have a question sitting in the middle of the screen when it should be at the bottom. But I digress. But yeah, back to the question. Shadow, he's my favorite Sonic character, so he's my favorite Sonic Riders character as well. I always like using his skates, but I also like using him on a board as well because he's a goofy type of skater like me. Meaning he's right-footed, on a board. So yeah, but I don't know how to skate, so I'm just saying, But yeah, he's my favorite character to use. All right, so let's move on to the next question. All right, so from Jamie Anderson, do you think Tremor, the brown earthquake ninja, will appear in Mortal Kombat X? No. No. Why? I mean, it'd surely be nice to have, a character that not many fans know about, but considering how bad Mortal Kombat Special Forces was, yeah, I don't see Tremor coming back in this game. I mean, but you never know with who could be in this game. So he could be DLC or he could be reintroduced. So I'm sure some Mortal Kombat fans out there would be like, "Oh my God, there's a character we've never seen before in in the main series of Mortal Kombat. They finally gave us Tremor, yay!" I wouldn't be surprised if somebody on Twitter asked Ed Boon that question. If Tremor's going to be in the game, but I don't like his chances. So I'm gonna say no. Though I'm not saying it would be a bad thing if he was in the game. Alright, so from the Great Wrestling Ranger again, if you are a Power Rangers fan, how do you feel about the new Power Rangers movie coming out in 2016? Man, the Power Rangers was my shit, yo. Dun, 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 dun. Go Power Rangers! Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I was getting caught up in nostalgia. I've seen some films of the Power Rangers movies, but live action, I don't know. Power Rangers has been going on for quite some time. I mean, it's been what, like 20 years or something like that, or I mean, like over 20 years, because I'm sure it's been around since at least '92. So, it started off in Japan and then it came to America and it was a huge hit out here. So, I think it could be good. I think it could be some potential if the movie is done properly and sticks true to the Power Rangers factor, of what made the show great. I think it could be a good movie, if it's done right. So yeah. From ITW95, which stages would you like to see make a return in Mortal Kombat X? One stage that I would like to see come back would be the Firewell from Mortal Kombat 4. I always thought that was a really cool stage. I really like the music, especially like when you run around and like the music's like. Oh shit! I'm not obviously a video game thing, but I thought the music on the Firewall stage was really cool. Especially like when you win a round or win a match or whatever. So yeah, the Firewall would be a good stage. I would assume that, you know, if they're gonna go the way Mortal Kombat 2011 did with the stages, then they'll probably bring back some stages from Mortal Kombat 4. But we've already seen new stages, so there might be more new stages than old ones. So we'll just have to wait and see about what they do with the stages in the game. But they look really good, though. Alright, so from Raven3186, who are the cheapest bosses you've played in any game? Good question. I would say Onaga, of course, from Mortal Kombat Deception, just because of his defense and how the fuck he's able to block everything that I do. Who else? Oh, I know who's a good one. Jinpachi from Tekken 5. That fucking that golden orb shit that he like shoots out of his stomach and like takes off like 80% of your health like with one shot. So if you get hit like twice or 3 times and then he hits you with that little orb shit, it's like instant K. It's like an instant KO for you. So Onaga, Jinpachi. I'm sure there's a lot of other bosses that are cheap as hell. I just probably can't think of them right now, but yeah, those are 2 good examples of who I think that I think are cheap in the game. From Toby's Mask, go check out his channel, by the way. You watch Canon? Yeah, of course I watched Canon, man. I watched it. It was so sad, dude. Like I said, I had mentioned this before in a previous Q&A episode that Canon and Air TV were like my favorite animes that were not based on action, because the drama of the story it really said a lot. And Canon and Air TV are made by the same production company, so if you guys want a unique anime to watch that's not based on action, I would totally recommend you guys watching it. Canon 2007, that's the version that's kind of like more updated with better animation than the original. And then you got Air TV. So go check out those animes. They are awesome. But I have not checked out Clannad. I still got to watch that sometime. But yeah, check out Air TV and Canon if you guys are anime fans out there. Go check it out. And let me know what you think of them. So from Toby's Mask again, what do you think about the new Pokken game? Pokken. What is that? Is that like Pokemon? I want to say it's Pokemon because it sounds like it's Pokemon in Tekken. I mean, because you get Pokken, you know. but no. I want to say it's Pokemon, but I'm not sure. I'm sure I've heard of it somewhere, like on a video or something. But I'm not entirely sure. But I can't really give my thoughts on that game because I'm sure I've heard of it, but I just don't know what it's about. Because I want to assume it's a Pokemon game, but I don't think that's it. But somebody let me know what Pokken is, and then I'll come back to it later, maybe in a future episode, and give you my thoughts on it. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for episode 12 of the Q&A series. I have been your boy, SasukeUzumaki. As always, thanks for watching. Peace.